I'm sorry, I forgot to press record. We've done a few warm-up exercises. Please start with a few roll downs and stretch out your spine at first in sitting into a nice T curve as a warm-up. That's what we've been doing so far. Sorry, I forgot to press record. Okay, we're going to slowly sink the spine down all the way onto the mat and open our collarbones nice and wide. Okay, we're going straight into some pelvic curls this morning. Please make sure that your feet are drawn up close to your pelvis. Okay, I often see people trying to do pelvic curls with their feet like way out there. It's very difficult and your spine is not in the correct position. So please draw the feet up and keep your knees facing straight up to the ceiling. Don't let the knees fall out as you're doing the pelvic curls. Right, nice deep breath in. And then breathe out for that deep scooping of the abdominals as you lift the pelvis up nice and high. Stretching through the spine. Think of a long spine. Deep breath in. And then slowly lower the spine back down. All the way through. And roll the pelvis to neutral. Deep breath in. And exhale. Lower the spine. First into the mat, and then tip those sitting bones up to the ceiling. Hold it there. Nice deep breath in. And then exhale to lower down. Good. We're going to do 4 more like that. So really warming the spine up, mobilizing that lower back. Deep breath in. Exhale. Can you keep your shoulders relaxed as you roll up? Use the abdominals. Feel how they're working hard to hold your pelvis in a posterior pelvic tilt. Nice deep breath in. And then slowly come down. Have you seen progress in your own body? Can you lift a little bit higher? Can you hold your pelvis a little deeper in that posterior pelvic tilt? Nice deep breath in. Exhale, scooping, dropping the lower back, and then holding that rounded spine all the way up. When you're up here, can you feel the weight through your whole foot? I don't want you to feel that you're rolling to the outer edges of your feet. Nice deep breath in, and then exhale to come down. Good, 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Is your weight evenly placed through both feet? Nice deep breath in. And exhale, coming down. Good, last one. Inhale. Drop the lower back. Think of one vertebra at a time, lifting, lifting, lifting. Try to move the spine through every joint. Not as big segments, but individual little joints in the spine. Deep breath in, and then exhale, coming down, pressing through the feet. Good, and then roll the pelvis back to neutral so that you have a small space in that lower back area. Very nice. I want you to stretch the arms into a wide T position, and then you're going to bend your elbows so that your hands are facing up to the ceiling. And my palms are facing in my feet's direction. Okay, so you've got a lovely open, wide chest here. I want you to drop your lower back into the mat for this one. Okay, so you feel your whole spine connected to the mat. And now we're slowly going to drop the hands overhead. Okay, so you're going to learn a lot about your body in this. Can you get your hands flat on the floor? Okay? If you're struggling to get your hands on the floor, it means that there's a lot of tightness in the back of the shoulder. Okay? It's not allowing you to release there yet. Don't worry, the repertoire will help us in all of these areas of the shoulders especially. Bring those hands back and now drop them forwards. Okay, so I know that I struggle with extension. My pecs are very tight. And because of that, I cannot get my fingertips down onto the floor. Okay, so it's my front of my shoulder muscles preventing me from going into enough rotation here. Okay, come back again. Let's go one more each way. Keep pressing your lower back into the mat as you do this. A lovely stretch through the arms, through the chest, and come back. And then one more. Hang the hands heavy. So I'm just rolling on that elbow joint, stretching my shoulders. Come back to center. Good. And now stretch your hands into that wide T position. So I'm going to keep my lower back pressed into the mat here. And then I'm going to bring one leg up to tabletop and join it with the other leg. Okay, squeeze those legs together. So important that your legs move as a big unit as we do the spine twist. So we're starting off with just rolling over to one side. Keep those knees together. They haven't shifted. And exhale, bringing the legs back to center. To the other side. Inhale. So I want you to think about your knees moving in a big arch. Okay, they stay in the same plane as if they're moving between panes of glass as well. So they don't come closer and further from the chest as you move. They just stay like a big steering wheel from one side to the other. You're lifting the lower back area to keep that top knee in line with the bottom one. And come back. Top knee stays in line with the other one. So there's really good work happening in the lower back and the abdominals to lift the hip bone to keep those knees together. Do a quick check. Are you keeping them together? Let's go for one more. Over we go. And gently come back. Right, making it a little bit more challenging this morning. We're going to cross our arms over the chest. Okay, press your lower back down into the mat. Now I want you to take the legs across. Lots more ab work happening here. Exhale, coming back. And you're definitely not going to be able to move as far as you did before. But this requires a lot of stability to not fall over, to keep the shoulders down onto the mat. Over we go for that inhale. Exhale, coming back. Last one. Over we go for that inhale. Good. And exhale, coming back. Well done. Please place your feet down onto the floor and sweep your hands around. Interlace your fingers and move them behind your head. As you just lie on the mat here, are your shoulders relaxed with a lovely long neck? And can you get your elbows down onto the floor? Okay, or do they feel like they're still floating up in the air? Okay, it also has to do with opening of the chest, the shoulder mobility to let you get there. It comes with time. When I started Pilates, I could not do this. Okay, I was tight in this position. And look, it's flat now, so there's hope. Okay, I have a small space in my lower back area. My feet are pressing down into the mat. I'll take a nice deep breath in here. And then exhale into that chest lift, dropping your lower back. Deep breath in, and then slowly peel the spine back down. Inhale, exhale. Lift a little higher this morning. Deep breath in. Exhale, coming back down. 4 more. Inhale. Okay, feel how those abdominals work together to lift the rib cage. Inhale. Exhale, coming down. Can you think about tightening your corset? Okay, so if you're wearing a tight corset, tighten the corset first. Then exhale to lift the head and shoulders. Deep breath in. Keeping that corset tight as you roll back down. 2 more. Inhale. Tighten that corset. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale here. Keep the corset tight as you're rolling down. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Well done. Let go. Hold on to your legs. Drop your lower back just a little bit more. Okay, so you should feel that you come up a tiny bit more with the head and shoulders. Good. Now, slowly start lightening your hands and let your abs take over as you interlace again, keeping your elbows wide. Inhale, reaching over to one shoulder blade. Exhale, coming back. Inhale, tipping onto the other shoulder blade. Keep lifting the head and shoulders. 4 more. And tipping. 3 more. Feel those obliques working. Inhale. Last one. Inhale. And slowly lower it down. Well done. Breathe it out. Woo. Right, let go. And then move your hands underneath the one leg. Okay, I'm just going to shift up on my mat a little bit here. Okay, so I'm holding on to the one leg. What I want you to do now is to slide your other leg nice and long onto the mat while you're holding on to that knee. Okay, think about pressing the extended leg down into the mat. So it anchors you a little bit there with that leg, okay? Pressing into the floor. With the leg that you're holding on to, can we extend the leg a little bit? And flex it. And extend the leg a little bit. And flex it. Don't lose the leg that's pressing into the floor. Keep pressing it. So they're working together. Okay? As you reach the foot high, press your extended leg down into the floor. 2 more like that. What a great hammy stretch. Reaching out and back down. Last one. Okay, now stay where you are comfortable. Okay, you don't have to have an extended leg if you can't get there yet. That's fine. Just lock your knee in that position and let's stretch our hands nice and wide. Ready for some nice big circles. Cross midline, and now the movement comes from the hip as you roll that leg. Inhale for 1. Keep pressing the other leg into the floor. Exhale for 1. Inhale for 1 and exhale. Hold it at the top. Watch your pelvis. I don't want to see lots of swinging in the pelvis. The pelvis stays absolutely still. Other side. Inhale for 1. Inhale for 1. 2 more. Inhale for 1. Well done. Lower that leg. And let's switch sides. Hold on behind the other knee. And let's stretch out the leg we've just worked onto the mat. Last pointed toe. Abdominals are drawing in deeply. And you're pressing that knee down into the mat to anchor you. Right. Holding on behind the knee, can you flex your foot for me, please? And let's start reaching that foot up to the ceiling. And down. Which leg feels a little more flexible? Can you reach this one a little higher, or was it the other one? Okay, what do you learn about your body? Is the left side of your body really tight? Or the right? Often there's a crossover pattern. The left leg might be tight, but often the right shoulder and neck are very tight. Keep stretching up. Good, and let's hold it there. Okay, so you're anchoring yourself with your bottom leg. Let go where you can keep the leg the highest. Let's go for circles. Inhale for 1 and exhale. Not lots of swinging through the pelvis. Keep the pelvis nice and still. Last one and hold it up there. Let's change direction. Inhale for 1. So you're working the lower abs really hard to keep you stable. Last one, well done. And drop the foot down. Good, well done. Please bring your legs into tabletop. And reach your hands up and overhead. Okay, so you have a choice here, depending on how you're feeling this morning. You can either do the 100 prep, or if you want to challenge yourself, you can do the 100, okay? So this is what it looks like. I keep my knees floating. I keep my lower back pressed into the mat. Deep breath in when my hands are overhead, And then I exhale, reaching my fingers towards my feet. And then inhale, coming back. Exhale, lifting up. Okay, so you can repeat that one for me. We're going to go for 8 repetitions. If you want to, you can keep up, but now I'm reaching my legs up to the ceiling. And then you lower them to where you are comfortable, and we pump the arms. The challenge here is to make sure your lower back is into the mat. Right, you decide what you're doing. Let's go together. Inhale, and inhale. Keep curling the head up. Inhale, and reaching the legs long, squeezing the inner thighs together. Inhale, and 2 more. Inhale, and last one. Inhale, and well done. Give your legs a hug. Breathe it out. Good. Right, that really works the abs. Okay, rock yourself carefully up into a seated position. Right, so we're going to do a little combo exercise here. I want us to do some rolling like a ball. But this is what we're going to do. We're going to roll back 1, 2, 3 times. Stay there. Yes. And then we go 1, reaching arms and legs. 2, keeping our midsection really still. And then rock ourselves back up. And we repeat that combo. 3, rolling like a ball. 3, double leg stretch. Okay, and we're repeating it 3 times. Okay, are we ready? Let's get into our rolling like a ball position. So I go to the back of my pelvis. Think about relaxing your lower back down into the mat. Relax your shoulders. I think that's the most important thing. We don't want hiked up shoulders here. They're totally relaxed. All right, let's go. Inhale as you rotate back. Exhale as you come up. Number 2, inhale back and exhale up. Woo. Last one, inhale up, stay here. In that tight ball, let's go. Inhale and inhale and inhale and rock yourself back up, floating those feet. Good, that was number 1. 2 more to go. Drop your lower back. Let's go. Inhale and inhale and last one and stay here. Nice tight ball. Ready for double leg stretch. Let's go. Inhale and swoop it in. Inhale and last one and well done. Rock yourself back up to sitting. Woo. Take a little breather. Okay, let's go. 1 more. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Watch that lower back. Let's go. Inhale and up we come. Number 2, inhale back. Last one. And stay here. Hug yourself into a tight little ball. Double leg stretch. Inhale and inhale and last one and well done. Drop the head and shoulders and breathe out. Well done. Drop your legs down. We're going over now into our side lying work. Okay, so we're starting with our feet stacked one on top of the other. Right? I'm leaning on my elbow and on my forearm, making sure that my elbow is directly underneath my shoulder. So don't have the elbow out there somewhere. I want you to tuck it in underneath the shoulder. Okay, now if I had to draw a line from my nose to my pubic bone, I would want a really straight line. Okay, so if you see how I'm lying at the moment, that's not a straight line, that's a banana shape. So I need to lift my ribs away from the floor to find that lovely diagonal line. Can you do that too? Okay, so I'm holding, using the lower obliques and using the upper obliques here. Please move your other hand behind your head. So I'm keeping this lovely proud position of my body. Can you lift your top leg and float it? So we're going to go into 2 kicks forwards and then swoop it back for 2 kicks. Keeping your upper body position, okay? Keeping it as still as possible. Exhale, exhale, inhale, inhale. Balancing while you do it. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale, and inhale, inhale. 2 more. Exhale, exhale, and inhale, inhale. Well done. Stay on your elbow. The top leg, can you bring it forwards just a little bit and then press it down into the mat, right? And then bend your other knee, just hooking your foot behind the other foot. So the top foot is planted on the mat, the back foot just hooks in behind it, and then I close my knees together. So this is going to require a lot of shoulder work here. Okay, so go slowly, listen to your body, please don't hurt your shoulder. Stay strong through your core as you do this. We're going to go up into a side plank position. Okay, I'm leaning through my feet as I stretch my legs up, reach the top hand, and then gently come down. Okay, let's go for 2 more like that. Strong through the shoulder, strong through my core, lifting up, and then gently lower down. 1 more to go. Watch that shoulder. Stabilize it first. Lift yourself away from the shoulder. Let's go. Inhale to reach. And then exhale, slowly coming down. Well done. Please change sides for me. Good. So, feet are stacked, one on top of the other. Elbow right underneath the shoulder. Think about your shoulder blade, the back. Can you press it against your ribs? Okay, and then I want to make that diagonal line from my nose to my pubic bone. So I've got to lift my ribs up, away from the mat. So I can make that lovely straight line. Other hand moves behind my head. Good. You're a statue with your upper body, okay? Lower body moves, 2 forwards, and reach it back. And reach it back. Keep lifting those ribs. Don't let them sink down into the mat as you're moving the leg. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale as you go back. Exhale as you go forwards. Inhale back, 2 more. And inhale, last one. And inhale. Well done, drop that foot down. Okay, again, staying strong through the shoulder. You're thinking about your shoulder blade pressing against your ribs. Bend the top leg, planting that foot onto the mat, and then hook the other foot in behind it. Bring your knees together to start, and let's go into our side planks. Inhale, reaching up, and exhale, coming down. Good, let's go again. Inhale, reaching up with the top hand. Exhale, slowly coming down. Last one. Inhale, reaching up. And exhale, slowly coming down. Well done. Please come up. We're going to go now, slowly coming up into a standing position. We're going to finish off with some nice leg work as promised. Let me just change the angle of this computer. Okay, so we're starting with our, We're starting with our feet hip width apart. Okay, feel that inner thigh connection. Even though your feet are not together, you're thinking about your hips holding in. Okay, pulling inwards. Not a knock knee. Okay, it's the whole inner thigh working to keep them connected, all right? Good. Think about lifting the pelvic floor here. We're going into some nice deep squats. So I want you to inhale, reaching the arms forward, and my spine is long. Exhale, coming up. I'm going to turn to the side. So my spine doesn't curl as I do this. Ramrod, straight. Here we go. And up. And up. Deeply into those calf muscles. You feel them stretching. 8 more. And 7 more. Nice deep squats. 6 more. Try to keep your heels on the floor. 5 more. And 4 more. 3 more. Good. 2 more. And last one. Good. Standing up tall. Now, can you come up onto your toes? Balancing there. Draw the belly button in. We're doing 8 squats. Trying to keep our heels lifted the entire time. Are we ready? Keep your balance. Here we go. 8. And up. And 7. Woo. And up. And 6. And up. 5. Belly button is drawn in. You have a lovely straight spine here. 3 more. And up. 2 more. Keep your knees facing forwards. 2. Last one. Well done. Woo, and drop it down. Okay, I want you to turn your feet into first position. If we were doing ballet, heels are together, toes are turned out into a V. Right. Arms stretch out into a wide T position so you feel those arms stretching. Right, going into our squats. Let's go. Keep your spine up and tall for this one. 8 and 7. Draw the belly button in. And 6 and 5 and 4. Good. And 3 and 2. Last one. Okay, now keep your heels squeezed together. You're going to bend into a slightly deeper squat, only as far as you can keep those heels together, and then you come up again. So I'm lifting my heels. Keep the heels together as long as you can, so you feel the outside of the thighs working. Let's go. 6 more. And up. 5. Belly button's drawn in. I have a lovely straight spine. 4. And 3. Keep the heels together. 2. Last one. Good. And relax the arms down. Good. Last set. Now I have lovely wide legs. Okay, so important when we do our squats with wide legs. I want you to see the position of your big toes. When you bend down, your knees have to go on the outside of your big toes. They're not allowed to fall forwards, okay? So you're actively holding them out towards the back. Belly button is drawn in. Right, I'm going to put my hands on my hips for this one. Let's go for 8. Nice and deep. 8. And up. And 7. And up. And 6. And up. And 5. And up. And 4. Working hard. Halfway. 3. And up. And 2. And up. Last one. Woo! Stay there. We pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Watch those knees. 3, 2, 1. And slowly come out of that. Well done. Walk your feet together. Okay, I'm finishing off with some calf raises. We're doing 30 of them. Okay, my spine is long. If you want to hold on to something lightly, you're welcome to. You have a wall nearby, or if you just feel like challenging your own balance, that's also fine. Draw your belly button in. Okay, up onto the toes and down. Okay, we're going to try to speed it up a little bit here. So let's go for 30. Let's go. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, belly buttons in, 21, 20, 19, 18, calves are breathing, good, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, woo, 10 more to go, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, well done. Bend your knees, roll your head down, stretch it out. Straighten out those legs. Okay, keep your hands on the floor and I want you to reach one leg behind you. Okay, so one leg bent in front, straight leg behind, and I want you to stretch out the calf at the back. So drop your heel down onto the floor as much as you can. Good. Switch sides. Reach that other leg back. Stretching out the calf. Good. Bringing those feet together. Right. Straighten your legs. Hang your head and shoulders nice and heavy. Good. Deep breath in. And then I want you to exhale. Slowly curling up. Draw the belly button in. As you come up into standing. Last one. Deep breath in. And exhale. Rolling down through the spine. Hanging lovely and heavy. Deep breath in. And exhale, coming up. Into standing. Fantastic. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. Hope you have a lovely day.
Thanks, Roman.